It is Monday the 12th of November 2018. As you can see, I'm next to the Land Rover, but I'm outside my mum's garage, and we've been using it as a storage space recently because our garage is now full of stuff. And what we actually have here in the Land Rover is about 100 kilos at least of apples, and we got these in a food swap yesterday. A friend of ours who swaps his apples and plums with us for jam, put us in touch with somebody out near South Shields, at a little village called Whitburn, who had one tree in their garden and produced this huge quantity of apples, absolutely mountains of them. So we took over a box of 10 jams and filled the Land Rover. So this will keep us going for preserves, but also most of it will be used for goat food during the winter. Well, this has not been a very successful transfer of the apples into the garage because look at this. One of the sacks is split. It's spilled all the contents all over the place, so I've emptied one of the jam boxes, started putting them into there. Okay, so I've managed to get into the garage this sack, which was the one that split, and the spillage went into this box here, but I'm not going to move any of the others into here until I've gone home and got some plastic sacks to transfer the apples into. It's now about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we are about to lose the light, so I've come back to Mum's garage and I've managed to sort out getting the apples into sacks. So we've got a couple there. These apples in the tray I just left where they were, and then these sacks are the ones that I've made up this afternoon. It's plenty there to keep us going, but that's not all of them. So this is in the back of the Land Rover, and what we actually have here is another sack of apples. We simply ran out of sacks for them. I didn't bring enough, so they're going to have to be sorted soon. And then we've got 2 bags of rather bashed apples which won't last for much longer, so the goats are going to be fed them over the next few days. It's now 9:30 in the evening, as you can see, back in the kitchen, and we are still making jams. We've got 2 on the cooker at the moment. This is raspberry, gooseberry and apple, and this is blackcurrant, rhubarb and apple. Now, rhubarb, blackcurrants, raspberries and gooseberries came out of the freezer, therefore allowing me to free up some space. The apples are just from our stores that we've got at the moment. We still have in our freezers a huge amount of produce that needs to be converted into preserves, and I've just checked in the garage and we have 2 boxes of jam jars left, but after that we're going to be struggling to get enough jam jars to use, so we may be putting out an appeal to people to donate their jam jars. It's now 9:45 and here we have 6 jars of blackcurrant, apple and rhubarb jam, and next to it 10 jars of apple, raspberry and gooseberry. And just for good measure, these jars were made a few days ago. It's a sauce, apple and blackberry seedless sauce. My confession is it was meant to be a jam, but as you can see it hasn't set properly, so I'm just going to label it as a sauce.